So guys, on today's video, I will be talking about most of the mistakes that I did. The mistakes I did, which I do not want anybody watching this video to go through the same process, to make the same mistake. So it's really important I talk about this, because I know a lot of people currently are having this kind of opportunity I had back then, but probably they will not take it serious, just like I did. Now it's kind of, it will be kind of a story. So back in when I was really learning, really didn't know what I was doing. Then I remember when I was introduced to one of the teacher at the academy I later went to. I was introduced to the guy. I was even lucky the guy responded to me. So along the line we became friends. And this guy I'm talking about was a teacher in an academy. He teaches in an academy, so I had the chance to be talking to him like regularly. Like me and him talk like guy to guy. So at some point I remember very well when he invited me to one event like that. Normally on a normal day, me I no fit afford to enter that kind of event, but the guy invited me. But I was this dumb, I was this very stupid then. I remember when I had a conversation with the guy, he said to me that he would teach me how to trade professionally, and we agreed on an amount which was very small, like very small. It wasn't up to $100 then. So I agreed to pay this guy 70,000. I personally agreed to pay him 70,000, and we had a deal that I was going to pay. So as time went by, I was just playing around. Not like I didn't have the money to pay. Just I wasn't convinced enough that this guy would be able to give me what I want. Mind you, this thing I'm saying, I'm driving at some point. So I thought this guy won't be able to teach me exactly what I want, make me the kind of person I want to be. Because I was I felt I was doing things right. I just needed, I felt me and the guy were in the same level. That's how I felt. But I was so stupid. How will I feel I'm in the same level with somebody that is teaching others? Me then I couldn't afford to teach anybody. I couldn't even I couldn't even teach myself, talk less of teaching somebody. So this guy was so open to me and agreed to teach me. But I neglected the chance because I was looking around the guy. Anytime he comes around, I would just look at his phone. What I didn't know was, to for someone to afford to fund a $200 wasn't easy. That the guy was not broke. He was just trying to be kind to me. That is what I didn't know. So I was just playing around. The first month passed, second month, third month. We were still talking. We were like still talking. Alpha, guy, mama, just deal, money no there, money no there. Once money there, I will come your side. All those kind of stuff. It was like, okay, it's all left for you. So I was just playing around. It got to an extent I even forgot about this guy. I forgot about this guy and totally I wasn't even thinking about him. Now, what I'm trying to say is, if you are watching this video and you are an upcoming trader, you know yourself you are not good. Don't ever joke with someone that tells you I can teach you how to trade. Don't ever joke with that person. because I know not just I can teach you how to trade. You know people, you know someone that knows how to trade, right? As a trader, when you know someone, when you see someone that understands trading, by mere looking at his chart, you will see the difference between what he's doing and what you are doing. Then I will advise you give that person a chance, because probably you are meeting that person at a phase is trying to come out from his shell. You are meeting that person at almost at his turning point. Nobody knows. That was what I did not know. So I neglected the guy and I ignored him. After 1 year, yes, after 1 year, I now said, okay, I want to learn trading the right way. Let me go to the academy. I already had the money, so I was like 3 days. It was like 3 days to go and make the registration at the school. So that was when hey, I met this guy on the road. I was like, when I saw this guy, I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming when I met this guy. He was driving a new car. The guy changed, like he changed. And when I called him, he didn't ignore me. Oh. He said, ah, my guy, long time. We shaked and I even entered the car. Guess what? He was running on a trade of like $6,000. I was like, he now said, what happened? I was expecting you to call me back, since then you just disappeared. And I said, my bro, say things didn't go as planned. All those, I was just trying to give him story. Say I was now the one telling him, guy, how far? I won't go academy. Like 3 days time, I won't go make registration. Now why I don't see you now? No need to go to the academy again now. Make I just, maybe I just rapo. He said for where. Now what this guy tell me, say for where, say him like this, him no get chance. Him no get chance. Him no fit teach. Ah, say him no fit teach person again. Car, him too busy for himself. Do you see? You see the kind of opportunity I missed? He said, ah, he was not just telling me, assuming you were serious when I told you, but you were just playing with me. All those, I just tell myself, say, car, I don't fuck up. After that day, 2 days passed. I now met someone else, and this one was person that is big. Like now, currently as we are speaking, he had an academy. Like as we are speaking now, it's one of the big trader so far. So I met this guy. I ran into this guy. I was lucky. I saw him at bus stop, because that day there was traffic, and I believe the Uber he took was unable to drive through, so he had to drop him, and probably he had to come down and look for means to get to where he was going. Then that was how we met. I was like, oh, this guy, you don't know what we have done. See me seeing you, seeing that guy was like seeing God. I thought I said to myself, my helper has arrived. I drove this guy to where he was going. I told him, please, I don't want money. See, I don't want money. Now like this, I'm even preparing to go to an academy. I don't mind. I don't mind paying you the money, then learning from you. I don't mind. He said, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. He gave me his number. He said, call me tomorrow night. With the joy, I went to the house, and when I broke the news to my brothers, they were very happy, because my brother know the guy, and he knows how big, how good he is. I met a celebrity that day. Nobody knew. Even when the other passenger I carried, I told him, do you know is this guy? If you know is this guy, you no go fit sit down near am. So I was so happy that day, but unfortunately when I later called him, he didn't respond. Like I called him for like back to back for like 2 months. Every day I call him every day, like 5 times a day for like 2 months. This guy did not respond. So I say,